I'm Scott Goldfein, Editor-in-Chief and Associate Publisher of Security Sales and Integration. I'm delighted to have with me today Tim Norris, Senior Director of Product Marketing for Brivo. He's going to tell us what to expect for this year's GSX show, what's new with the business, and offer some industry perspective. Tim, thank you for joining me. How are you today?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. Thanks for being here. Let's jump right in. Tim, what is the top product or offering that you're showing off at the show this year? What makes it unique or special for the security integrator and also the end user?
Yeah, well, we're really excited to be back at GSX again in 2022, live in person. So that's really exciting. It's been great to get back into the shows with real people. There's several things that we're showcasing this year around our Brivo Access solution. One of which I would highlight is Anomaly Detection. Anomaly Detection is a really unique capability which we deployed recently that harnesses the power of neural networks to flag suspicious behavior and activities and provide some priority alerts to security administrators. What does that really mean? Well, we basically go in through our advanced algorithms and these neural networks, learn the behaviors of each of our customers' employees and their spaces and kind of all their patterns over time. And then as things happen that are outside of those normal patterns, we can flag those as an anomaly for a security administrator to follow up on. So things, that are not static as any, you have a lot of static rules of anything 8 to 5, the building's open. And so anything after that's an anomaly. Well, no, that's not really the case. There are people who work in different patterns, especially in a hybrid environment. So we're able to kind of learn the behaviors of what's normal for each person and flag things that come out of the unusual. Those priority alerts really make it easy for the security administrators to focus on things that they may have missed, right, and prioritize investigations they might need to do. So we're really excited about showcasing that and some of the AI capabilities that we've brought to market within our Brivo Access solution.
That's exciting technology for sure. Are there any other products that you'll have at the booth or things to see that people should know about as well?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on at Brivo, and we have a lot to show, so we're excited to be there. One of the things that we'll be highlighting, of course, is our deep integration with Eagle Eye Networks. We'll have Eagle Eye in the booth with us to bring in video into the access control system. We also are going to be showcasing our multifamily access and smart apartment solution. So this sort of single stack for multifamily properties and communities that cover access to the base building, to the units, as well as provide residents with a smart home experience, all in kind of this cool unified app. So in the multifamily space, as well as our native visitor management solution. So visitor management, an important need, especially as we look at hybrid work environments. So really bringing that to life and make sure people understand the offerings that Brivo has there. Another great feature that we just released earlier this year is our unified credential. And so this really solves the problem of when you have multiple different device types within a location. And so in a lot of cases, they have different protocols around what credentials or encryption that can be used for that credential. And so a lot of times people default to the lowest common denominator, 125 kilohertz prox credential, which we all know has some security challenges. So the Brivo Unified Credential allows a smart, secure credential that can work across multiple third-party hardwares as well as Brivo credentials. So I'm really excited to showcase this new credential type with security integrators and customers at GSX.
Absolutely. And Brivo is such a trendsetter, if you will, on the technology side of things in the industry. Is there something else new with the company overall you'd like to share?
Yeah, I mean, there's so much going on. We need more time than we have here. One thing that I wanted to highlight, especially for folks who are joining us at GSX, is that over the last few months, you may have seen we've hired and expanded our leadership team, our executive leadership team, and we have a new chief marketing officer, Mary Clark, and a new chief revenue officer, Maureen Pirelli. And they'll both be at the booth at GSX, and looking forward to meeting our partners, our security integrators, as well as customers as well. So I encourage you to stop by and meet with these two new executives at Brivo, booth number 3031, and they'll be happy to meet you all and learn from you all as they come on board.
Fantastic. And Tim, when you talk about partners, what does that really mean, for Brivo, and why should an integrator look to, be associated with the company?
Yeah. So, when we look at, security integrators, resellers, like they are the lifeblood of our company, right? And so we really put a lot of focus, effort, and energy in making sure that we can help them be successful across the spectrum, whether they focus in sort of a small, medium business space, all the way up to those enterprise and multifamily and commercial real estate type of customers. They have the tools that they need to serve. When I think about what sort of sets us apart a little bit from everybody else, Brivo, we're the largest cloud-based access control solution on the market. And we give resellers and those integrators the confidence, both in our business and kind of where we stand as a business, as an entity. We're not going to go away anytime soon, right? We're a strong business, and proven, as well as the solutions, right? There's a lot of confidence in the solutions that we bring to market based on our time. We really kind of pioneered this cloud-based space. But aside from that, our solutions are constantly really being lauded by our security partners as really being some of the simplest access control solutions that they've worked with. And we really pride ourselves on how do we keep making sure that even as we add new innovations, new technology, that it's super simple for our integrators. And that helps them, in how they learn about Brivo, how they train their staff, how they install and support. So that's a core tenet of how we build our products and solutions, and even how to do business with us. Really important for us to maintain that simplicity. And then, you mentioned that, Brivo's sort of been leading the way, not only from in the cloud-based space, but just a number of different activities. And we continue to innovate. We started 20 years ago in cloud-based when cloud wasn't cool in access control. And we've had a lot of firsts along the way. So first to bring in, video, bring it all the way into the access control solution, cloud-based video. Mobile credentials, one of the first to lead there. And now we have over 1 million mobile credentials out in the marketplace today through our security integrators. And really, you're seeing sort of the evolution we're happy to show at GSX, bringing AI and data analytics and these types of capabilities to the forefront from a security standpoint. So you got a partner that you can trust, who's been here, who's been around, and also who's really on the forefront of technology. So we think that really is a great combination.
Wow, how far we've come, right?
Yeah.
Amazing. And, as we look ahead at this point, it's not too far away, 2023. Are there, a couple of opportunities that you'd like to highlight for viewers, whether it's, a particular market or a particular application?
Yeah, there's a couple I think that I would highlight. So 2023, one thing's for certain in the multifamily space, development's going to continue to grow, right? There's in a large number of markets, housing shortages and multifamily is really booming. So constantly, looking for solutions and opportunities for security integrators to be able to provide that holistic access, smart apartment, resident experience, sort of that one package is a real differentiator for them to take into the marketplace within their multifamily customers. And if that's a market that may have not been a sweet spot for some security integrators, we're seeing a lot of our security integrators tap into that market and see a lot of opportunity from RMR as well as expanding their customer base. On the enterprise side, this whole security centralization is a trend. We did a survey with the as-is community earlier in the year, and really highlighted sort of this notion of really bringing security centralization and cloud-based access control being a driver for that. I think we had around 40% of respondents say that they've already moved to sort of centralize all of their security across their corporate enterprise footprint, if you will. And so what that really means is there's opportunity there as you think of the tech refreshes and the digital transformations here to talk to those larger organizations to be able to move and facilitate that move to cloud-based access control. It also ties in with a lot of the opportunities going on around the whole hybrid work. Everyone's still kind of figuring this thing out a little bit. So the integrations, the ability to connect to things like workplace management and time and attendance and booking, resource type of applications is all important, and access control is really at the center of those things. So I think multifamily, I think of security centralization and hybrid work, kind of all of those connected, really ancillary things around access control as opportunities for integrators.
Wow, some great growth opportunities for sure. Tim, is there anything else you'd like to highlight or touch on before we close this up?
Well, I really appreciate you having me on today, and we're really excited to be back at GSX. Like I said, just talking to people is always great when it's not over a square Zoom like we have here. So I hope everybody will visit us at booth 3031 and learn more about the cool things going on at Brivo. And I also encourage everyone to join me, yours truly, for a speaking session on what's in and what's out access trends that you need to know, which is on Monday, the 12th at 1 o'clock, where we're going to dive into some of, I mentioned the trends report, some of the things that security integrators from the as-is community have shared with us, and bringing that to real life on sort of what can you do with that if you're a security integrator. What are some of the opportunities, and further expand on some of those things that we've talked about here. So hopefully it's a can't miss session, and I hope to see everybody there.
Terrific. Well, I look forward to it. Thank you so much, Tim.
All right, thank you. Really appreciate it.
And I want to thank all the viewers and listeners as well for spending time with us. We hope to see you at GSX 2022. For now, make it a safe day.